My mum always used to pray with me by my bedside. So I always knew that Jesus was who he said he was. I just knew that that was the truth. When I was about 17, I thought to myself, one day I'm going to go to church, and I didn't quite know how that was going to fit with my life because I was out with my friends and partying. Some years later, it was Palm Sunday. I was holding on to baggage. God just went, today, young lady, is the day we're going to deal with this stuff. I remember just having this real sense of love and grace and mercy fall upon me, and I was never the same again. That had a huge impact to what was going to come next. About a year later, the job for Christians Against Poverty came about. My work with CAP is that we help people who are in debt crisis. We go into people's homes and take all their details and put together budgets for them and stick with them until they are completely debt-free. Debt is often a symptom whether or not people have come from a situation of addiction or domestic abuse, maybe divorce, or just a low income. So often we see people with various mental health issues, stress, anxiety, and sadly, at the lowest ebb, feeling suicidal. And I'd like to tell you that that's a rare thing, but actually that's the commonplace. They're struggling with debt, and what we walk in with, I really believe this, is that we walk in with hope. They are so good at what they do at our head office. It gives me such confidence to walk into somebody's home and say, if you can just trust us, if you can work with us, we are definitely going to be able to help you. This definitely was my calling. God had all this planned out. This year we're celebrating 10 years of our centre at Key for Christians Against Poverty, and I've seen God do the most extraordinary things. I was somebody that did not work for the church. I don't have a theology degree. I see myself as a very ordinary girl that just gets to see God do extraordinary things. And I often liken it to having this front row seat to see God in action. At the moment, the evangelism, which I love, is relational evangelism, which is a wonderful experience to come alongside people, get to know them. But you want to continue the conversation, really. So one of the things that we started was something called Lanterns, and the way that I wanted it to feel was a bit like rocking up to your mum's kitchen. What it has become is like a midweek church come support group. People walk through the door, we put a cuppa in their hand, we're ready to listen to them. There's a teaching element to it, there's a support group time. There's a lot of time to just engage with people and love people, and for them to engage with each other. What we've actually found is this most amazing family. My job is very busy. It's about just being prepared for the week, so I need to make sure I've got a support worker to come out to every visit with me. Going out to various visits is pretty packed, and it's quite a fluid diary as well. One moment I might have an appointment, the next minute it might be cancelled, so it is, and then it's just fitting other people into those slots, so it's always a movable feast, I think, and I guess no one day is the same. Some of the situations that you go into are very serious. In my quiet time, in my private time, I can go to God. Sometimes you have time to do that and it's great, and other times I have for family, and family life creeps in, and you're getting the kids to school, so there's not always as much time as you'd want for that. That's the truth of it. But in those moments where you do get time to sit with God, that's amazing. And I guess as I read his word and I get to know him, I get to know how he wants me to live my life. I didn't actually know what a calling was, but to me it felt like a really uncomfortable feeling in the pit of my stomach that I was going to go and do something. I would encourage you, if you have that sense of prompting, don't let your fears or your worries of not being fully equipped hold you back, and press doors that you feel like that you want to go through. Just ask God for what you need and just watch what he does with you. It will be extraordinary.